Welcome to Leadership and Beyond, the podcast where we explore strategies and philosophies that empower leaders to excel and lead with purpose. At the heart of our discussions is the transformative Paint It Red philosophy, a groundbreaking approach to decision-making crafted by award-winning author Chris Ortiz. This dynamic framework simplifies problem-solving and drives impactful results. All content on this podcast is created by Chris Ortiz and narrated by Logan Steele. Thank you for joining us today. Let's begin. Today's podcast is called Your Inner Circle, From Startups to Family. The influence of your inner circle. The concept that we are shaped by the 5 people closest to us is more than just an observation. It's a powerful framework for understanding how relationships influence every aspect of our lives. These individuals are not just companions. They act as mirrors, shaping our values, habits, and aspirations, and they serve as catalysts for personal and collective growth. Whether in business, life, or family, the people we choose to surround ourselves with can elevate us to new heights or hold us back from our full potential. Consider the story of Sarah, a mid-level manager who dreamed of starting her own consulting firm. Initially, her professional circle consisted of colleagues who were content with the status quo. Whenever she shared her ambitions, she was met with skepticism. Why take the risk? Isn't your job secure enough? Their doubts began to influence her self-confidence, and for years she delayed pursuing her dream. That changed when Sarah joined a local entrepreneur network. Suddenly, she was surrounded by people who had taken similar risks and succeeded. They shared stories of challenges they overcame, offered actionable advice, and celebrated her milestones, no matter how small. Within a year, Sarah launched her firm. Her circle didn't just support her, they inspired her to think bigger and act boldly. Their mindset and energy became her fuel, illustrating the importance of surrounding oneself with individuals who reflect where you want to go, not where you've been. In our personal lives, the influence of those around us can often go unnoticed until we reflect on its cumulative impact. Take Mark, for example, a man who realized his closest friends spent most weekends complaining about work, avoiding meaningful conversations, and indulging in habits that left them stagnant. Mark wasn't unhappy, but he wasn't fulfilled either. When he started spending more time with a group of fitness enthusiasts he met through a local running club, his outlook began to shift. Their focus on discipline, goal setting, and health sparked changes in his own habits. Mark began running regularly, eating better, and even exploring new hobbies like hiking and yoga. He felt a renewed sense of purpose, not because someone forced him to change, but because he absorbed the values and energy of his new circle. The shift in his relationships transformed his life. The influence of our closest people isn't limited to friends or colleagues. It extends deeply into our family lives. As parents, siblings, or spouses, we often underestimate how our actions set the tone for the household. For instance, when Laura, a working mother of 2, decided to prioritize self-improvement, she made small changes, reading personal development books, practicing gratitude, and setting goals. At first, her family didn't pay much attention, but over time, her habits started to rub off. Her kids began journaling their goals. Her spouse joined her on morning walks, and even family conversations became more focused on growth and problem solving. Laura's story illustrates that family dynamics are not fixed. They are malleable and deeply influenced by the behaviors and attitudes of those who lead. By being intentional about who she became, Laura inspired her family to adopt a culture of growth and positivity. For myself, I have always been into fitness and have participated in various sports from rock climbing, running, to kickboxing. Many years ago when I lived in North Carolina, I started working out to fitness videos. The weather in North Carolina during the summer months can be less than desirable for physical activity. One evening, I had just completed a 45-minute workout and went into the kitchen for some water. I walked back into the room where I was previously working out. There was my then 2-year-old son wearing my weightlifting gloves while doing his version of the workout with the video still running. Exposure to positive and supporting people is just addicting. Whether it's in business, life, or family, the people closest to you influence the person you are today and the person you'll become tomorrow. Their habits, mindsets, and values are contagious, for better or worse. This doesn't mean cutting ties with everyone who isn't ideal, but it does mean being intentional about the energy and influence you allow into your life. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and celebrate your growth. When you do, the ripple effect will transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Leadership and Beyond and joining me on this journey through the Paint It Red philosophy. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit from these ideas. Your support helps us continue to bring valuable content to people like you. For more insights, resources, and tools to simplify your decision-making, visit my website at simploria.com. Thanks again for listening. Until next time.